Time for the weekly forecast, everybody. Are you ready? Are you pumped up? Are you excited? I am. Time for the weekly forecast. I figured I'd go ahead and knock this one out here before I do any more at the end of January. You know what to do. If you want information on how to schedule a personal reading with me, please look in the description box of this video. Other than that, I don't want to waste any time, dude. I want to hop right into this. So this is going to be kind of like the regular layout. Quick mini reading for each zodiac sign, followed by advice. Advice. What's up, people? How y'all doing? Just now getting started. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you. Aries in the house. Well, speaking of which, we're about to start with your zodiac sign right now. How many more Aries people do we have in the chat? Aries, what do we got for this next week? Important messages for Aries and their situation for this next week. Yes, I do tailor this mostly around your love life, but if it resonates with something else, like maybe a family member or something like that, you can use that too. Take it how it resonates, but don't try to force it to resonate. If the message does not resonate, don't worry about it. Check your moon, rising, Venus. If none of those resonate, I don't have a message for you. There are lots of us on YouTube who do this. So, Aries, all 9 of cups, dude. I love it. I love it, man. Emotional independence. Okay. A lot of people get 9 of cups and 9 of pentacles confused. Okay. 9 of cups is the card of emotional independence. Okay. You don't have to be single. I'm sure a lot of you are, but you don't have to be single to be emotionally independent. But even if you are single, you're single and happy. Okay, a lot of people confuse that for 9 of pentacles. They say, well, I've been single and happy for years, you know? Well, then why are you looking for a relationship? Being able to function really well by yourself and take care of yourself financially and all that good stuff, it's not necessarily emotional independence, okay? But I'm seeing a lot of you are stepping into that independent energy right there. 2. Thanks, Boston Bay, for that 20 bucks. Appreciate it. Thank you for that super chat. 2 more shuffles here. 2 more. And 2. Okay. Ooh, the 4 of Wands in the reverse. Oh, man, look. You're starting a new cycle. New cycle time. Okay, looks like something new is headed your way. I see new things and past things, okay? There's definitely some past energy that's still kind of riding on your coattails there, okay? But for the most part, I see new things coming through here, okay? With that 4 of Wands reversed and then the World card, the universe is slamming the door shut on old cycles and open new ones, okay? Again, past energy. Some of you could be dealing with a Capricorn. I have Cancer, Scorpio, and Leo. But, yeah, there was definitely something very unhealthy in the past. It was not a very, it was toxic. Let's just go ahead and say how it looks, man. And I think that you're still in the transitionary process of moving on from that. But this is one of those types of situations here where something new coming in and it's like ready or not. You know, we're a lot of times we're given this window of opportunity to kind of figure it out for ourselves and enter into a new cycle. But then universe very frequently will say, okay, well, you've had enough time to figure this out. Ready or not, here it comes, you know. The person that you're dealing with here, whatever this is new that's coming in right here, you may not really recognize it for the potential that it has. Okay, it could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, doesn't have to be. I do kind of feel like this person may not really seem like they take things very seriously when it comes to matters of the heart, or it may not be as upfront as you would want it to be. It may kind of be disguised as a casual encounter. This is moving kind of slow. It's not moving very fast. But this person here is also in a transitionary process. But I do feel like there's past energy too, that somebody does want to come back around and apologize for something, okay? It's really difficult to say whether or not you're actually going to entertain that. But I do see past energy and an apology here. Okay. Wow. Let's see what advice we have here. Let's see what advice we have. Advice for Aries. 3 advice cards. New things coming in. Old things. I don't know. For some of you, it's old things wanting to come back. For others of you, you just haven't fully released the energy yet from the past. And that's normal. That's normal. Don't kick yourself in the ass for it. We do need to make a very, very, very strong effort to do it. But if you can't do it overnight, don't kick yourself in the ass. You're all right. You're all right. But boom, the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Keep your head on straight, okay? Don't allow any of your emotions to make decisions for you. You know, it's very important to keep your priority list in order and your head on straight, okay? The Wheel of Fortune, yep. See, it's time to close out that old cycle, dude. Time to close it out. The Emperor in the reverse. You're going to need to step outside of your comfort zone a little bit, Aries, okay? Within the boundaries of moral fortitude, I always have to add that part in there. As long as you feel a little bit uncomfortable, a little bit weird and nervous, that's good. That's where growth happens. Within the boundaries of moral fortitude. I'm not saying do anything wrong, okay? But it looks to me like, ready or not, here it comes. It's time for a new cycle. Yeah, that was kind of simple. Let's see what Taurus has for the next week or so. Any new cycles for Taurus, too? Woo, the moon in the reverse just jumped out here. Some of y'all could be dealing with a Pisces, but this kind of feels like some secrets could have come out, okay? I don't know. Some of you were dealing with a situation where there was like some secrets and sneaky shit happening, and it bubbles up to the surface. Or simply enough, maybe you were just biting your tongue and holding how you feel and what you think and keeping it to yourself for a while, and now you're not. Now you're opening up and like really, really telling somebody what time it is. Let's get 3 shuffles. 1, 2, and 3. The Tower card. Ooh, you got the 9 of Cups too. Okay, let's see here. I think this is past energy here, Taurus. Okay, this is something that I really think that somebody here really wants to reconcile with you, but they're not doing it. This is something I think that I would have to say that this is past. This is something that came to a really, really sudden, abrupt, unexpected ending in the past. And the person you're dealing with wants reconciliation, okay, but I don't really see them coming through. With the King of Cups energy here, death reversed, could be a Scorpio that you're dealing with. Or I have Scorpio and Leo, or it could be another Taurus. But they're not coming forward, though. They're still in love with you. They want to reconcile. They want to make things right, but they're not doing it. I think they're letting the tower fall. Again, some of you could finally have just had enough and just popped off and blew up and told this person what time it was, right? For some of you. But others of you, too, I just really think that a lot of sneaky, secretive stuff came to the surface here, okay? This person you're dealing with has a fear of commitment, okay? And that's a very strange conundrum to find yourself in, you know? I think most of us have been there. I know I have, where you're afraid of commitment, but you still really want this person, but you're afraid to commit. You know, isn't that a funny kind of place you find yourself in? Usually we go through that when we're younger, but I really sense a lot of that energy here with this person. But yeah, this drains you more than anything. You don't want the drama. You don't want the bullshit. You want to heal from this and move on. A lot of you would just rather be single too. Okay, either way though, that 9 of Cups upright has come out twice in a row. I love it. You most certainly have learned a lot, I think, from this situation. And that is, you can't depend on a person to make you happy. And that's a very, very important lesson for us to learn. Because we were pretty much all programmed to believe that, yeah, we can. There's a person out there that's supposed to make us happy. It doesn't really work that way. Not really. If you're not a happy person, no amount of money, no love relationship is going to make you happy. It doesn't work that way. You know, we think it does, but it doesn't work that way. Anyway, what advice do we have here? The 10 of Swords. Yep. Time to throw in the white towel, man. Taurus, I know you all aren't big fans of backing down. I know. But it's very, very important here to step back and say, okay, if I'm fighting a battle here, is this a battle that's actually going somewhere? Or am I working against myself? You know, the Hierophant and the Five of Pentacles. Yeah. So if this is something that hasn't already come to an end yet, it looks like it's time to abandon ship here, dude. Okay? Commit to yourself. That's what I would do. A lot of people say, how can I find that person who's going to commit or something? You know, and I say, well, if you want anything to manifest in your physical reality, you have to match the frequency. So if you want a relationship where somebody's going to commit to you, you have to find commitment in here and commit to yourself. It's frequency equalization 101. Okay? Gemini, what do we got? What do we got for Jim Giroux? Jim Giroux, dude. Gemini. Next week for Gemini. What do we got? Fool in the reverse. All right. Somebody in this situation isn't coming forward. They aren't speaking up. Yeah, I really feel like this is like past energy. Okay. Somebody that you're probably in separation from, and they're not coming forward. Okay. They're not coming forward. Thanks for the super chat. Sarata. Thank you. Thank you for that positive feedback too. Appreciate it. But yeah, this person isn't coming forward, and you probably aren't either. I don't know. I really feel like this is them, though. It could be an Aries that you're dealing with. Let's get 3 shuffles. 1, 2, and 3. And the Lover's card. Woo! Man, super intense connection. Extremely intense. Okay? You're doing a very good job playing it cool, though, aren't you? Well, a lot of people may not even know about this. Okay, you may do a very good job keeping this to yourself. Okay, but there is an extremely intense feeling of unfinished business between you and this person here. Could be another Gemini for some of you. Doesn't have to be. Let's see, who do I got here? I got Scorpio, Libra, Gemini, and Aries. Okay, and Leo. But there's no communication here. Okay, but you still really want this, though, don't you? You still haven't moved on from this. Okay, I would say that this is somebody's going to come back around and reconcile, but with this right here, Knight of Swords reversed, the World reversed, no, I don't think so. I just think the two of you are in silence, still extremely connected to each other, and nobody's coming forward. Nobody's saying anything. Okay, nobody's saying anything. The person you're dealing with here, Death reversed, King of Cups, they haven't moved on from this either. And they're still madly in love. Unfinished business. There's an incomplete cycle between the two of you. You got 10 of Pentacles and 10 of Cups energy here, though, Gemini. You got a lot of extremely powerful energy behind you, okay? But potential energy is only potential energy, okay? I really don't feel like this. It's like kinetic energy. It's not going anywhere. It's just potential energy. And it looks to me like sitting in the silence like this, it's just kind of going to waste. Okay, somebody's got to come forward. Somebody does. But nobody's doing it. Nobody's doing it. It's just really, really quiet and intense, isn't it? Okay? Well, what advice do we have? Should you speak up or forever hold your peace? 3 shuffles. 1, 2, and 3. The 2 of Pentacles reversed, High Priestess, and the 7 of Pentacles reversed. Okay, so don't question yourself. Don't wonder whether or not you're just making this all up in your head. People ask me that all the time. You know, how many people come to me for personal reading and say, am I just imagining this connection? Oh, no, you're not. No, I get it, though. You know, when we feel that really, really deep, intense connection with somebody and we don't see any evidence that supports that it's real, it's very, very easy for us to just sit back and be like, dude, am I just making this up in my head? No, you're not. Absolutely not. These types of things don't happen by accident, okay? But don't put your life on hold for this person. Don't. I would not, okay? I wouldn't. If they're not coming forward, then okay, whatever. It is what it is. Be the bigger person and figure out what you learned from it, okay? As long as you just learn one thing, extract one bit of wisdom from this, you're all good, okay? You're the one that comes out on top. All right, Cancer. Cancerians. Is everybody getting notified? This room is filling up slow, dude. Cancer, Cancer, how are you doing? Cancer, what do we got for this next week? For my Cancerians, what do we got? There it is. Okay, the Seven of Cups in the reverse. Not 100% sure exactly how I feel about that just yet. Let's get 3 shuffles here. Page of Wands reversed. Moon card. Some of y'all could be dealing with a Pisces. Okay. There's definitely somebody that wants to come together with you here. It's kind of weird, though. This is very, very strange because the Page of Wands is reversed. Okay. Whenever a page is in the reverse, I don't know what other tarot card readers do, but obviously the Page of Swords reverse is usually the card of the stalker card. You know, the person is kind of watching, not saying anything. But I just kind of take that as any page reversed. I do. I mean, that's the way I look at it. So I really do feel like there's a lot of silent watching here. Okay. I think this is past energy. I honestly do think, man, there's so much back and forth energy here, though. Okay. I really do think that this person will be back around. I do think that I got to give it. I got to give that reconciliation energy right there. But here's the thing. I don't think anything's changed. Okay. I don't think anything's changed. See, that's one of the biggest reasons why reconciliation success rate is so low, because we come back around and we try to fix the problem with the same energy that created it. You know, me and you come together, something happens between us, bam, let's say we pop off into a fight and we separate or something like that. And then when we try to come back around, I try to take that exact same energy that I used to create the problem, or at least intermingle with the problem, and use that energy to try to fix it. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. Okay, but that's what I see this person doing. Okay, 6 of Swords reverse, 8 of Swords. Okay. I really don't think this is going to be a stable reconciliation. I don't think it will. It could be a Taurus, but you have the Empress in the reverse here. I don't really think there's stability. Some of you could have kids with this person. I think it's honestly to the point here. Could be another Cancer too. I have Pisces, Cancer, Taurus. This deck is so weird, man. I haven't used this deck in a couple of years, so I got to look at it, a couple times. But could be another Cancer. But I think it's honestly to the point to where you genuinely don't really have any emotion for this person. And that's crazy, dude. When a water sign runs out of emotion, that speaks volumes, doesn't it? That speaks volumes. Okay. Very, very interesting. What advice do we have? Advice for my Cancerians. Let's get 3 shuffles here. Eight of Cups. Time to walk away, Cancer. If you have already walked away, keep on walking, okay? Don't try to mask the pain, okay? It's very important to understand that healing, emotional, psychological, and spiritual healing takes conscious effort, okay? A lot of us go about it like We try to approach that type of healing the same way that we like let our hand heal if we cut our hand. You're down there in the kitchen chopping broccoli, and all of a sudden, bing, you cut your hand. We just wrap it up and wait, let it do its own thing. Okay, well, that's that energy that heals your hand is still the intelligence that is a part of you. You still heal your own hand. Okay, but it works underneath your conscious awareness. Spiritual, psychological, and emotional healing don't work that way. It takes conscious effort. It's an energy transmutation process. Okay, it's taking one piece of energy, ripping it apart, and turning it into a new form of energy. Okay, and it takes conscious effort. So don't try to mask it. Don't try to run from it. Don't try to, cover it up or anything like that. But it is time to walk away from this right here. Okay, I do think that those of you who actually do attempt to reconcile, you're just going to repeat the cycle all over again. And the bad thing about that is every time we repeat a cycle, it hurts worse. It's harder each time. It's harder each time. I wouldn't, if I were you. I would not. Leo. We got any Leos in the house. This room is filling up super, super slow, but we still got a few hundred of you in here. Leo. Any Leos? Leo, Leo. Leo, yo. Leo, yo. Everybody, don't forget to look in the description box of the video for information on scheduling personal readings. I still get at least, I still get at least one person every day in my Instagram DMs or my Facebook asking how to schedule a personal reading. Look in the description box of the video. Everything you need to know is down there. 2 more shuffles for Leo. 2 more. I'm digging this energy tonight, man. Super chill. And it's weird because this Mercury retrograde pre-shadow has been different, very different, intense. Like 1 minute it's really intense, the next minute it's chill. It's like a roller coaster, dude, back and forth, Ooh, Page of Cups, Leo. Leo, you got something new coming in? You got something new coming in here. Could be a Cancer headed your way. Page of Pentacles and Page of Cups. 7 of Cups reversed, Page of Wands reversed. Okay. So there's something that's a little bit counterintuitive about this. See, the person that you're dealing with here could be a Sagittarius. I have Sagittarius, Aquarius, and Cancer. Okay. I really think this person kind of wants to take things a little bit slow. 9 of Swords, 9 of Wands, both reversed. There's definitely an interest, though. There's somebody who is interested in starting something new with you here. It's moving kind of slow, though. I ain't gonna lie. Moving a little bit slow. I think the person you're dealing with here really wants to keep things like a communication right now. Okay. They're coming across like this person may kind of seem like they're just like not really taking things seriously and like, I'm not in for anything serious or anything, long term. We're just talking. But I really think that they're just kind of patiently waiting to see where you are. Okay. I like this Temperance card in this deck, dude. Look at that. It's badass, isn't it? I love that. This deck is so cool, dude. But yeah, I don't know. Let me just add some personal advice to this before I get the advice from the tarot. Because, like I just said, we are in a Mercury retrograde pre-shadow, which to me personally, I don't know about you, but me personally, that's the worst part of the whole damn process. That's the worst part. Now, knock on wood, once it goes full retrograde, I hope I don't end up eating my words and that being really bad. But 9 times out of 10, for me, the pre-shadow is the worst part. And I'm seeing a lot of that energy in here. There's a lot of misunderstandings and not 100% sure and a lot of weird, like, is this person serious? What, you know what I mean? But I rest assured, both of you, Cross-Watcher and Leo, need to let your guard down and do not allow anxiety to make decisions for you. Don't be too nervous. Don't worry, okay? Don't worry. I see there's an inner battle going on inside of you. That battle between ego and intuition, okay? Here's the funny thing. Let me tell you all a little bit about how convoluted that battle can get, okay? We correctly intuit something one time, and then what? Then the ego says, I want to use that to keep me safe. So we start trying to logically figure out how to recreate our intuition to keep ourselves safe. And the minute you start doing that, your ego and your intuition are intertwining and braiding themselves together. And then it's just like, well, which one's which, you know? Remove all thought from the process. Okay, your intuition will always guide you towards the truth. Don't try to overthink it. And this is coming from an Aquarius, and I'm an Aquarius with a Virgo moon. I can overthink it. The easy, dude, I could overthink a damn banana, okay? Trust me. It's possible. It's possible. Don't overthink it. What advice do we have for Leo? All right, Queen of Pentacles, keep your head on straight. Keep your priority list in order. Okay, don't do anything stupid right now. Don't make any dumb decisions. Don't take any random, arbitrary leaps of faith. The Eight of Wands. Okay, some of you are dealing with somebody who's at a distance from you. Others of you need to maybe just go on a road trip. Maybe like for next weekend, just say, you know what? Next weekend, I'm just going to go on a road trip. I'm going to get in the car and I'm going to go to a different city, get a hotel room and just chill for the hell of it, just to get away for a weekend, you know? Just a suggestion, okay? But yeah, right now, don't go searching to tie yourself down into commitment, okay? Let that come find you. Let that come find you, okay? Pursuing things and attracting things is a balance. It's a balance, okay? When it comes to commitment, when it comes to that true love, you need to let that happen on its own. Don't go chasing it. It'll run from you. Don't go searching for it. It'll hide from you. The universe is very playful, dude. Very playful. Anywho, Virgo. Virgo. What do we got for this next week for my Virgos? Oh, Queen of Wands. Okay. Could be a fire sign you're dealing with. Possibly. Doesn't have to be. Not sure how I feel about that yet. 4 shuffle. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Justice reverse could be a Libra that you're dealing with here. Woo, you got that 10 of Cups energy though, Virgo. I have Aries, Leo, and Libra. Okay, so this is definitely, I feel like, past energy here. Okay, there's a lot of potential between the two of you. A lot of potential. Okay, the potential for, okay, so those of you who have been following me for a long time, you know that I am not here to kiss your ass. Okay, I do the best that I can to deliver the message in the most respectful way possible, but I will not cross the line into blowing smoke up your ass. I won't do it, okay? Thank you for that super chat, Lisa. Greatly appreciate it. So I don't sprinkle sugar on the readings to make them sound cute. There's plenty of tarot card readers out there that do that. I'm not one of them. So when I say this, you know this isn't very common. The success rate for reconciliation is very, very high for you. The potential for success is very, very high between you and this person. There's one problem. 9 of Cups is reversed. You know what that means? Okay? Emotional codependence. Emotional codependence. There is a line in the sand between coming together with a person and being there for each other to support each other the best you possibly can. And on the other side of that line, I depend on you to make me happy. I depend on you to fulfill me. My emotions are your responsibility. If I'm feeling a certain type of way, it's either A, your fault, or B, your job to fix. That's the energy. The most common energy that comes through my line of work, but that's the only reason why this is only potential energy, okay? Thanks for that super chat. Dark Love, Black Rose. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you. So right now, I really don't see anybody coming forward here. There is a very, very intense feeling of unfinished business. Very intense, extremely intense. But this person isn't coming forward. I think they're kind of waiting on you, honestly. I think they're waiting on you to come back around. They're letting the tower fall. They're letting it fall. They're not really putting their life on hold necessarily. I think they're moving on and going about their day-to-day life, but they're waiting on you. They're not coming forward. They're not reaching out. I don't think you are either. Okay, we got a lot of major arcana here. Let me go ahead and call those out real quick. We have Sagittarius, Cancer, Virgo, Leo, Aries, and Taurus. Okay, could be anybody though. Oh, Libra as well. Pretty intense, Virgo. That's some intense stuff right there now. Okie dokie. What advice do we have? Advice for Virgo. You gotta have that advice, man. A tarot card reading isn't complete without advice, in my opinion. It's almost, dude, here in the YouTube tarot community, it's almost impossible to do anything original. You know? I mean, those of you, I know I got at least probably a couple of YouTube tarot readers watching me right now. It's hard, isn't it? Thank you for that super chat. What's your name? Finsta Baby? Thank you so much. But it's hard, dude. It's almost impossible to do anything original. As soon as you think of an idea, some other reader's doing it, you know? But one thing that I can do is I can give you advice. Okay, you're way more powerful than to have to wait on this outcome that's going to happen to you. That's why I like to shy away from outcomes, and I lean more towards here's tools for you to create whatever outcome you want. You're more powerful than that. You know that, right? You know that, right? Last time I looked, I don't think I've never seen any other readers do that. They may now. But yeah, I'm all about that advice. Ooh, the 10 of Wands, Chariot reversed, and the 10 of Cups reversed. Okay, so right now, it's very important to understand that if you reconcile this person, and I don't remember what sign I said this to a minute ago, but if you and this person were to come back together, and you are still holding on to the same energy that you were holding on to when the two of you separated, what do you think is going to happen? Frequency equalization. You're going to separate again. You know what I'm saying? If you come back together with this person on this frequency right here, how do you think this frequency is going to manifest? Something is going to manifest that complements that frequency. Okay, so I wouldn't come forward until you at least put forth a concerted effort to heal. That doesn't mean that you have to heal overnight. Okay, healing is a process, but at least make that your number one priority. My number one priority is my healing. Then we'll worry about relationships and stuff like that. Okay. All right, Libra. How you doing? My necklace is crooked. What's up, Libra? You got any Libras in the house? Room filling up slow, but there's at least got to be one Libra in here. Libra. Boom, the world card. Oh man, it seems like this always happens for you, Libra. That's cool though, that's good. Time for a new cycle. Okay, now that's a big, broad blanket statement that covers lots of different things, but it is new cycle time. Ready or not, here it comes. And your opposite, I just told the same thing to Aries too. And that's interesting because that is your opposite. Okay. And I always find opposites very, very fascinating because when we hear the word opposite, I don't really like that word as far in an astrological sense. I don't really think it should be called opposite. It's much more like mirror image, which yes, is very opposite in many ways, but extremely similar in many ways too. New cycle time. New cycle. 3 shuffles here. 1, 2, and 3. Eight of Wands in the reverse. Okay. There's definitely blocked communication between you and this person. Okay. So as much potential as there was between the two of you, there's potential. If the two of you, if you and this person could get on the same page and work towards the same goals, there'd be potential here. But one, the other, or both of you isn't willing to do that. There's somebody here who's not willing to bend and flex. Okay? There's a lot of stalking going on here too. It's on your side, okay? But it could be anybody. But I do think that you do have your eye on this person, don't you? Are you still watching them, Libra? Watching them and not talking, huh? Like looking at the Facebook page, the Instagram. Could be a Leo that you're dealing with, or an Aries, Taurus, Sagittarius. Okay, that's all I have on the table right here. But I don't see communication. Okay, if there is any, it's very, very poor, very slim to none. 10 of Cups, dude. Lots of potential. This is a badass 10 of Cups card, too. Look at that. Can y'all see that? I like it. It's so cool. They got tattoos and stuff. But 10 of Pentacles reversed. Empress card. Look at this. 2 of Cups reversed, the Fool upright. So there's too much back and forth energy right here. Okay, Queen of Cups reversed. The person you're dealing with, I think, is very emotionally immature. Okay, and they're draining themselves. They're draining their own vibration because they're too afraid of their own emotions. Okay, so I think you're throwing in the white towel. There's just two. You all, as long as one, all it takes is one person, y'all. It doesn't take two people to tango. It takes two people who know how to dance to tango. Okay, all it takes is one person to say, "Man, that dance is complicated. I don't feel like learning all that." And the whole tango is fucked. And that's what I see happening here. Okay, you could be the most talented people in the world, but if one person's too lazy to learn the damn tango, well, what are we going to do with that? Can't do nothing with that, can we? Not really. So what advice do we have? Advice for Libra. 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 Boom, the Page of Wands. What's that all about? The Moon card. Oh, okay. And the Knight of Swords reversed. Yeah, it's time for something new, I think, Libra. You have a lot of very positive energy behind you. Okay? Very positive potential energy guiding you. Okay? Right now, especially if it's not you, like maybe you could be saying, dude, I've tried everything. I've been compromising and bending and flexing, and I've been doing my part. It's them that won't do it. Okay, well, take that same energy that you have right there, and at least, here's what okay, let me give you a little bit of insight into my personal life. In the past, let's go back to, late 2016, early 2017. My favorite thing to say to myself was, I'm just not good enough. I guess I'm just not good enough. I would tell myself that at least 100 times a day. And it got to the point, well, first of all, the universe doesn't give a shit. The universe says, oh, okay, Rich likes not being good enough. Okay, let's give Rich some more not good enough. Here you go, Rich. Here's some more you're not good enough, That's how the universe responds to that. But once I started flipping that thought train around and saying, whoa, hold up. I know what I bring to the table. I know my intentions. They're solid gold. Anybody out there that's too stupid to see that, the universe is doing me a favor. It's not that I'm not good enough. You are the one who decided you're not good enough for me. And once I started flipping that thought process around, that's when my life started turning and taking a different path. See what I'm saying? I think that's what you need to do. Okay? Take that potential energy that you have right there, focus it on yourself, and be willing to let something new come in instead of focusing on the past, okay? If they're too stupid to see your worth, it ain't your problem. You ain't missing out on nothing. They are. The only thing you're missing out on is a relationship with a moron. That's the way it works. Yup. All right. Scorpio. My deck's falling apart. Page of Wands jumped out for you too. Is that something new coming in? Something new coming in for some of you. New communication could be a fire sign here. Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. Doesn't have to be. Let's get 3 shuffles. 1, 2, and 3. The 8 of Swords reversed. Okay. So there's new things coming in, and there's still past energy here. Scorpio, you still got your eye on somebody from the past, don't you? Okay. Well, let me go ahead and, okay, so that you could be dealing with an Aquarius. It's the only sign that I have specifically on the table here. But Page of Swords and 8 of Wands both reversed right next to each other. You're still watching them, aren't you? You're still watching somebody from the past. You still got your eye on them. Okay. The person that you're dealing with here, I think you're dealing with somebody who is still in love with you. Okay, but I see new communication coming in. Let me give you a crash course in energy behavior. Okay, if you still have an energetic hook in somebody from the past, that means that a part of you still vibrates at that frequency. Okay, and I'm just going to use silly examples here, but it gets the point across. So you separated from a past person, and you're heartbroken. You're still hurt. Okay, well, that's a frequency. The frequency of pain, heartache, loneliness, angry. You may be you may be angry because you were betrayed or something like that. That's a frequency. Okay, so you still have an energetic hook in the past. I'm gonna tell you what, the new person coming in doesn't even have to know about it. It doesn't matter. Okay, the universe doesn't respond to what people think. The universe responds to what's really going on in here. So what happens? Eventually, if you don't make a concerted effort to work yourself up out of that frequency, things are going to start to manifest in your physical reality that complement the frequency that you're energetically hooked to. Period. Across the board. It's frequency equalization. Okay, that's the way it works. That's the way it unfolds. That's the way it happens. Okay. And I do see that it's very, very possible that could happen here, because I see something new coming in right here. But I definitely still see that there is an energetic hook in the past. Okay. Now, I'm not saying that you're a bad person or that you're stupid for having that energetic hook in the past. It happens. It happens to all of us, The difference is whether or not you think that just by keeping it secret that you're hiding it from the universe. Oh, no. Oh, no, Scorpio. Absolutely not. Okay? Now, I know a lot of you already know this. So if you already know this, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to people that aren't really aware of how energy behaves. Okay? Which is my primary foundation, energy behavior. There is still an energetic hook in the past. There's blocked communication, and nobody is coming forward. And then you have something new coming in. Let's see the advice here. What advice do we have? Advice do we have? Oops. Advice for Scorpio. Nope. Oh, the King of Swords. All right, so don't allow your emotions to make decisions for you. It's very important to stick to and speak the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Here's the kicker, though. As a King of Swords myself, this energy here bears a responsibility. Because as a truth speaker, if you want to speak the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, you have to understand that there is no way to avoid pissing people off. It's going to happen, okay? Now, here's the hard part. If you're speaking a truth, you need to have the intention that is powering those words to be that of love, okay? Does that mean that somebody's not going to get pissed off? No. You might still make somebody very angry, okay? But that's not why you speak the truth. You speak the truth because you want to help them, okay? The King of Swords reversed is an asshole who does say things to piss you off, okay? But I think right now, something new is coming in for you, and you need to keep it at communication right now. Don't try to jump right straight in and take things to the next level. Anything new coming in, keep it at communication. Keep it at communication. I mean, I can't tell you what to do, but I wouldn't recommend getting intimate. You can if you want. I'm sure a lot of you will. But if you're a skilled enough energy worker, okay, to be able to detangle your energy from that person's, I wouldn't recommend it. I would keep it in communication right now and make your number one priority your healing and the healing energy transmutation process from the past, okay? So, Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Ooh, the Six of Wands in the reverse, okay? Could be another fire sign you're dealing with. Not sure how I feel about that just yet. Let's get 3 shuffles. 1, 2, a 3. Boom. 2 of Pentacles reversed. Yep, this is definitely past energy here, okay? So, yeah, okay. I do see communication happening here. A little bit of communication, okay? But I think that you're making up your mind here, okay? You're not wishy-washy. You're not up in your head wondering, shoulda, coulda, woulda. You may have in the past spent some time up in your head about this. But now I think you're very, very, very dead certain that this is a waste of time, okay? You and this person, you just don't, this person wants to come together with you, I think, but I don't think that you have any faith that this would work. I don't think so, okay? So I think you're dropping this. You're just completely washing your hands of this. 2 of Pentacles reversed, 8 of Cups. Okay, you're completely washing your hands of this. Doses. The person you're dealing with, on the other hand, it's not, I really don't think that they are that quick to be able to wash their hands of this right here. They're still losing sleep over this. They're still very, very heartbroken. Okay. Could have been a third-party situation for some of you. Okay. Now, when I say third-party situation, that doesn't necessarily have to mean infidelity. It could. But when I say third-party situation, I mean any third opinion. Anybody who's sticking their nose between the 2 of you. It could be your mom. Could be your dad. Somebody who is putting their nose where it doesn't belong and shoving it between the 2 of you and wedging the 2 of you apart. Okay. That's all it really needs. But it could be cheating. They could have cheated on you in the past, in which that's one of those things. I'm very personally. I'm just talking personal stuff here. I'm very much about gray areas, fine lines, and balance. But that's one of those things that I have no tolerance for. Cheating and domestic violence are like my 2. This is just me personal. Cheating and domestic violence are my 2. No, absolutely not. Deal breakers, I guess, if you want to call it. So for some of you, if this person cheated on you in the past, you already know what kind of person they are. You already know what kind of person they are. They're a cheater. You know what I'm saying? People, why did he cheat on me? Because he's a cheater. Because he's a liar. What do you mean, why? Come on now. Don't try to overthink idiots like that. Don't try to overthink people like that. Hell no. And I do think a lot of you could be dealing with somebody like that who like to go around, play the field, bounce around to a bunch of different people, and then when it's time to talk to you, oh boo-hoo, I love you, Get the hell out of here with that. We ain't got no time for those games, boy. No time for them games. All right. Advice for Sagittarius. Advice for Sagittarius. Three more shuffles, 3 more. Man, you're like the 3rd or 4th sign tonight that's gotten this as a piece of advice. Keep your head on straight. Keep your priority list in order, okay? Release yourself from the past. Don't put, it's so silly because y'all are already doing it, okay? But don't drive yourself crazy trying to look at this from multiple different perspectives. I think you already have a very, very clear perspective as far as what went wrong, what you did wrong, what they did wrong, shoulda, coulda, wouldas, all that. Okay, don't drive yourself nuts with that. Okay, don't allow your emotions to make decisions for you. There's nothing wrong with having emotions. There's nothing wrong with feeling emotions, but keep your head on straight and don't allow them to make stupid decisions for you. Okay. A lot of you need to assign yourself some alone time. Assign yourself some alone time. Okay, that doesn't mean go isolate yourself, and be all negative and bitter and hateful. That means assign yourself some alone time just for the sake of, strengthening that relationship you have with yourself. Okay, that's the one that manifests in your outside world, by the way. You know that, right? Very important to schedule yourself some alone time. Very healthy. All righty, Capricorn. Caparoo. Do. Capricorn. Oh, okay, the Five of Swords here. 3 shuffles. Two of Swords reversed. Okay. Magician reversed. 6 of Swords reversed. All right, so I really feel like whatever the situation you were dealing with here, there was a lot of manipulation going on here. Oh, and you got the 10 of Pentacles. A lot of you ain't got to worry about money, do you? Oh, no, absolutely not. Of course, Capricorn will get the damn 10 of Pentacles, right? Thank you, LA, for that super chat. Greatly appreciate it. But yeah, man, there was a lot of emotional manipulation, okay? So I think that you're still having a hard time transitioning on from this. You're still in this transitionary process and you're having a very difficult time with it. But I really don't think that's slowing you down from reaching your goals. Not really. You're on a very, very, very positive track here with a lot of positive energy behind you with the 10 of Pentacles energy right here. But you still have one hell of a nasty vibration going on the inside because of this past situation. Could have been a third-party situation for some of you. King of Cups reversed. You were dealing with somebody who was very emotionally immature and emotionally manipulative, okay? Knight of Pentacles, I do see that you are on a very decent track here. Very decent. The person that you're dealing with, of course, is blaming you. Of course, every time. Every time somebody wants to emotionally manipulate you and they can't do it, you're the bad guy, right? Mm-hmm. You're the bad guy. When you're not able to be manipulated, you're the bad guy. You're the asshole, right? So that's what I see a lot of this energy happening here. And it has a lot of you like in your heads kind of like crazy, like going nuts. Thank you for that super chat. Cappy Jen, thank you so much. Thanks for the positive feedback too. Appreciate it. But a lot of you are doing a pretty good job keeping yourselves busy. I don't really think it's stopping you from reaching your financial goals. But, man, it's driving you nuts on the inside, ain't it? Driving you nuts. All right, what advice do we have for Capricorn? Advice for Capricorn. Two more shuffles. Queen of Swords. Okay. So it's new cycle time, y'all. You're like the third or fourth time I've said this to tonight. But ready or not, here it comes. It's time for a new cycle. Okay. So it's very important. You have one or two choices. When you start a new cycle here, the energy that you're giving the past greatly, greatly influences the energetic pathway you're carving out moving forward. Okay. Thanks, Lisa, for that super chat. Appreciate it. Right now, it's very, very, very important to look at your past situation as a learning experience that's going to help you in this new cycle. Okay? Do you believe it's possible that one of these days you could be looking back on this past situation, not only be healed from it, but be thankful that it happened because it taught you so much? Whether you believe that's possible or you believe that's impossible, you're right. But I'm going to tell you what, linking to that future aspect of yourself and fantasizing about talking about the past situation as if it was a good thing, that's a life hack, dude. I've been using that for years. I always end up on top. I always end up at the right place at the right time. And you will too. Life hack. I gave one of my secrets away. All right, Aquarius. Do we have any Aquarians in here? Aquarius. 7 of Wands in the reverse. I'm sorry, 7 of Wands upright. Okay, 2 shuffles. 1 and 2. Robbie, thank you so much for that super chat. Greatly appreciate it. Boom! Knight of Pentacles. Sweet. Okay. Could be another Aquarius that you're dealing with here. Could be a Sagittarius and Virgo. Ace of Cups. All right. Ooh, very extremely, insanely intense connection that you're dealing with right here. Okay. Could be a Gemini. But I see old energy and new energy. Okay. Whoever this past person here is, you're throwing in the white towel. I don't see anybody coming forward. Okay. It would start nothing but drama and conflict, even if you did reach out. Okay, but it looks like there's new things. You're on a path moving forward here. Okay. The person that you're dealing with is dropping it as well. Okay, the past person. Again, could be another Aquarius. But this person feels an extremely intense connection. Very, very intense. Okay, so this person may not be showing it. I don't see any communication with the 8 of Wands reversed here. Okay, but this is something new is coming in very unexpectedly. Very, very unexpectedly. Okay. Now, this past person right here, don't think that they've moved past this. I have a feeling that it's driving them nuts, the intensity of the connection here. Okay, but they're not coming forward. Neither are you. You got something new coming in here. And I really think that the minute you allow yourself to just be so preoccupied with anything and everything else, your mind is everywhere but relationships, love, the past person. When you are just so preoccupied with everything else that you're not thinking about none of that, that's when something new is going to come in. Okay? That's when something new is going to come in, when you least expect it. Okay? But as far as the past person, you're not coming forward. They're not coming forward. The two of you don't even trust each other with the 7 of Wands energy, man. Don't even trust each other. There's still too much tension between the two of you. What advice do we have? Queen of Cups reversed. Okay, it's very important to take accountability for your own emotional state. Okay. Boom, 10 of Wands reversed and the Star in the reverse. Okay, so this new thing coming in is going to put you outside of your comfort zone just a little bit, and that's fine. It's very important to understand, do not take on burdens that are not yours to take on unless you want to. Okay. But if you do decide to, it's very important to understand 2 things, okay? First of all, if you're not in the position to take on a burden, please don't do it, okay? You're not doing anybody any favors by doing that, okay? But let's say you are in the position to help somebody, okay? If you want to, go right ahead, but don't do it with any expectations, okay? Don't do it with any expectations. Don't expect them to pay you back. Don't expect them to don't expect just, I'm doing this because this is the type of person that I am. I'm helping you because I like helping people. I don't really care what you do with the help that I give you. You can take it and run with it and do something great with it, or you can shove it up your ass. I really don't care. I'm doing it because I like helping people. So as long as we can understand those 2 things, number 1, be in the position to help somebody. Number 2, do help with no expectations. Okay. All right, last but not least, Pisces. 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 Pisces, what do we got? Okay, the Magician in the reverse. Man, I don't know how many times that card's going to have to come up for you all, man. In this situation you're dealing with, there was lots of emotional manipulation. Okay, a lot of emotional manipulation. Let's get 3 shuffles. 1, 2, and 3. Boom, Page of Cups reversed. Okay, I really think this person still has their eye on you. Could be a Scorpio that you're dealing with. I do see something new wanting to come in for you. There's new communication happening here. Okay, person that you're dealing with, I do still think that they have their eye on you, but they're not coming forward. I think that they are allowing this cycle to go ahead and close out and put that last nail in the coffin. Okay, you have something new coming in here. Something brand diddly dog spanking new, okay? Could be a Taurus that you're dealing with here or a Leo. But I do think that you have something coming in here that the potential for success is much higher, okay? Much, much higher. And a lot of you, now if you come to me for a personal reading, the chances that I'll break this down and explain it are pretty high, but I don't really have time here. But the thing about it is the minute you kind of like let your guard down and the minute you stop, what's the word? Like going out and looking for it and desperately searching for it, that's when it shows up. And there's a very specific scientific explanation to it. It's not mainstream science. Okay, the source that I learned this from, let's just say it's kind of secretive, but there is a very specific scientific explanation as to why it works that way. And I think a lot of you are about to do that. A lot of you are about to do that. You're so wrapped up. Well, not really even necessarily wrapped up, but you're just so, your mind is so cluttered from all the things that you've been through that you kind of start to seek that switch to escape and flip it off in your mind. And that's when something new comes in with a lot of potential. Okay. Any new energy coming towards you right now, the actual stability, commitment. Okay, some of you possibly could have kids with this new person. Well, that's not everybody, so don't everybody take that and run with it. But you know, in this Empress deck right here, she's got her hand on her belly and she's got a bun in the oven, obviously. So I had to shout that out. I had to say that, you know. But I do think that this person here, the new thing coming in, this person has a huge heart, dude. A huge heart and a lot of love to give. But I don't really think they're going to open up 100% all the way. They still are kind of, let me peep Pisces out, dude. Let me peep you out. Let me see what you're all about. You know, that old chestnut. You know, we all do that, dude. But yeah, looks pretty positive. Let's see what advice we have. Advice. What advice do we have from our Pisces people? Ooh, 6 of Cups. It's very important. You have no idea how important it is to make peace with your past. Make peace with your past, okay? That means relinquish grudges, okay? I don't really have a real long, drawn out, intricate explanation for it. I really don't have time tonight, but make peace with your past. I just told one of those signs a minute ago, I forget who, that the energy that you are feeding to your past has a very heavy influence on the energetic pathway you're carving out moving forward. Okay, if you're looking back on your past negatively, you're carving out a negative energetic pathway moving forward as well. It's very important to make peace with your past. Don't approach any situation, any new connection from the perspective of, I'm here to save you or I need you to save me. It doesn't work that way. Okay, it never has and it never will. Okay, there's nothing wrong with emotional support, but nobody can come save you. You can't save anybody. We can help each other. I can extend my hand to you. That's all I can do, though. You know, it's up to you to actually take my hand and, you know, put forth effort to get up out of the doo-doo pit. You know what I mean? All right. Anyway, I feel like your all's messages have come through tonight, man. Thank you all so much for tuning in and playing along. I'm so eternally grateful for all the positive feedback, the likes, the comments, the super chats, all that good jazz, man. Don't forget to look in the description of the video for information on scheduling personal readings, okay? I'm going to go ahead and get out of here now, y'all. I'll see you sometime between right now and the rest of all eternity. Y'all have a good day.